Hey guys, welcome back. I am Roaring the Werewolf, and well, I wasn't intentionally going to do a video like this. Well, at least not until I would end up starting a Fallout 4 playthrough after I'm done with New Vegas, but why not? I was sitting there testing out mods for Fallout 4 just because I'm bored and, well, I didn't feel like playing anything else. And, well, I stumbled upon this mod. This is going to be literally the first look for Fallout 4. It is totally unintentional. Totally. I thought it was interesting, so I might as well go ahead and cover it. And give you a walkthrough of what this mod is. Well, of course, it's going to be a player home, but it's a unique player home. Right now, we are sitting way up here. Skyship base bunker, as you can very well tell by that little spoiler, we're going to be looking at a Skyship player home. The first of its kind for Fallout 4. Well, first original one. Eleonora is doing a room, or has already done a room for inside the Skyship Peregrine, but this is your own airship. I really actually hope that she does her own Skyship. I hope actually she does two. One that kind of resembles the Peregrine, and one that kind of resembles the USS Constitution, the old pirate ship that was made into a rocket ship that you will end up discovering later on in Fallout 4 in the game. Sorry if that was a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm not going to go into the quest at all. I haven't done it. I've seen it, but I haven't done it. Alright, this is where you you first access the Skyship. Come into this base bunker. It's pretty out of the way of everything. There is a player settlement just right south of here, 10 Pines Bluff, where pretty much you get sent to as the first settlement quest when you're in Sanctuary, to help out pretty much. Walk in here, there is a teleporter system all set up. Fusion core, I don't know why that's labeled as steel, but that's here. We got a couple other little things lying around. Take adjustable wrenches and bathroom. So once we access the Skyship, it's called Skyship Welder. Now, as we get teleported in, we are at the main part where you'll end up staying. There is a cat here that we can disable in the console if we so feel like it, if it gets too annoying, which we'll probably end up doing anyway. There's a lot of little static stuff around here that you can end up doing a lot of. I do have my gripes about this mod, but overall it is actually pretty decent. So this is pretty much the beginning of player housing mods that you'll end up seeing in Fallout 4. I'm sure that there will be lots and lots of good ones coming up in the later months, even years, once the creation kit gets fully into swing and everything. But let's go ahead and run through some of the features. Now, there are a couple things that I don't like I can't take this and grab it and get rid of it because, you know, my character doesn't smoke. I wish I can just I could disable all of this, but you know, this what it originally looks like. So I'll eventually end up. I'm keeping it just to show you in here. Now I wish there was more plants potted plants that we can do, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But this is pretty much for decoration's sake. We can sit on these couches. And dog meat. Stop opening that. That's bad for you. I'm gonna have to take it away. We got a bubble handstand right here, and we got two switches. A ramp off button and a ramp on button. It's pretty much to make that disappear. Turn that on to keep it on. Turn that off to make it go away. But I like it on, because that's what it's supposed to look like. Got, of course, a bed to sleep in. TV that doesn't work, even though the switch is right here. I wonder if power is going through, because we have these switches that we can connect stuff to, and I don't know if this is its own power source or we have to put a generator somewhere in here. But yeah, we can pretty much create in here and place whatever else we need to just like store. Got the teleporter right here. We got this for decoration, which I would probably end up getting rid of in my playthrough, because, well, I don't need two forms of power armor there. I would probably end up disabling that, and maybe putting turrets right there kind of seems a little redundant. But if somebody comes in and like teleports within in the ship, they'd be fucked. We got a radio right here, and we can turn it on for some music, but we don't want to keep it on. We got plenty of storage places we can have right here. Activate items, but they're not doing anything. It's like, that's another problem I have with this. It's just their activate Nuka-Cola. I don't know what it's used for. A couple magazine racks so we could place in here, and a model ship of this. This is what it looks like on the outside. You should see it in the screenshot that I did, just for videos like this I'll end up doing maybe in the future. Okay. Now these lead to other places within the airship. Let's go into one of them. One of them leads us into the bathroom. The toilet paper is on the wrong way, but that's quite alright. We don't care about that. We got a mirror right here, which I'm surprised that the mod author didn't put a change appearance. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm surprised the mod author didn't put a system where you can change your appearance in these mirrors. That would have been great. We can drink from the sink if we want to, and there is animation for water in here. Now there's a radio playing inside the bathroom. It is behind this thing. I had to actually free cam into this and disable it because I didn't want to get a copyright claim or anything like that. But yeah, there was a secret radio hidden behind there. And we have another mirror right here. We have a washer and dryer. I wish somebody will end up doing something with washer and dryer system. Like if you have dirty clothes, you end up putting in there and press a button, and it'll end up making you clean clothes. Something like that. And we got a shower just in case. Though the water animation is a little higher than where it should be, the mod author needs to fix that a bit. Now let's go over here. This is a kitchen area. Though we can't really do anything except for right here. We have our own individual cooking space that we can actually make recipes in, which is neat. Now his placement of vanilla stuff is well done, but not not on the level as Eleanor is with her stuff, but it's, but yeah. We got stew cooking right here. He uses all vanilla assets, and he may be new at this. I'm not sure. I have to check it out myself. Ice cooler for storage, and we got more storage right here. Storage food containers, just in case if we want to place, you know, be anal retentive and place individual items here and there. And we got storage for meat hooks, and more. All right there. Here's a water cooler thing where it brings out water into this little bucket. This too also has their water animation offset. The mod author needs to fix that too. Okay, let's head down to the second floor of this main part. This is where we can craft most of the stuff. Now, he did a really decent job of doing stuff in here. Let me get back to first person point of view. Yeah, we have our own cooking stove right here, which he placed pretty well. We have a perk chart for some reason, just in the way. We have armor crafting station, and he has all these clothes all set up nicely. It's not too cluttered, but it is well placed, so everything is set accordingly. Now this is a little excess. All these individual storage places, and he used the assets for the little tags from the perk charts and from the loading screen menu to add, I guess, this little bit of flair. But yeah, all this storage is not really necessary. We have a power armor station right here. I think he done pretty well with this. The mod author did really well with all this. Individual pieces for gun parts, duct tape, ball bearings, even have this all set up as a weapon rack. Now this is fantastic. I like the look of this part. And he did really well with the chemistry station too. Really well. He added both chemistry stations but only made one functional from the look of it. And we have a eye wash station right here. That's good for appearance sake. Now these lockers, this is all he really needed to do right over there. He could have done like something much more interesting right here than instead of all these storage lockers. He could have placed just those, and that would have been just fine, because we have some right here too as well. And here's where we can actually craft. Now, we could just continue on adding stuff right here. We can get rid of the chemistry workstation if we wanted to, the weapon workstation, and looks like, I think this might be because of my spring cleaning mod. And get rid of this, but we can't get rid of the actual containers. And there goes dog meat teleporting out. Now, we can't get rid of a lot of stuff in here. Well, that's probably because of spring cleaning too. Yeah, there's nothing I could do about any of this up here. All that is placed on purpose. And let's go down here. I would have liked it if we can, like, oh, I can get rid of that, but I can't get rid of that one. But I can't get rid of that one either. Yeah, this is probably because of a mod too I have installed. Yeah. He could have done something interesting right here too. Oh well. And now we have here, which is the actual ship where we fly to. He set individual locations like Diamond City, like Lexington and Bunker Hill, all for these. We will end up testing that later in the video. Now, let us go out here. Now this takes us to one of the outside balconies outside of the Skyship Welder. Where we have a chair to sit down. Yeah. This is just all clutter. I wish he would have done something with this too. There's not much anybody could do out here. Maybe set like barbecue. I don't know. I don't know. And one little gripe about the airship I have is I wish those propellers moved faster, because that doesn't seem like it will fit. I don't think this thing would be up in the air like this if it was faster, and maybe those are thrusters where you would see the fire coming out of it, keeping it afloat. But that's probably what the vanilla assets look like currently. So he might end up touching up more of this stuff later on. I can see from the placement of the items that they're a little offset. Yeah, he did each one of those things manually from the looks of it. Now I don't know why he added these rooms into their own individual cells. He could have just he could have just had it in one simple cell just like this. Then we have a ladder coming up here. This is probably one of the parts you'll end up using quite a bit, because this area is fully customizable. You can get rid of everything in here and have whatever your heart's content inside of this, because we have all that. I'll end up probably putting a robot workshop up here and get rid of all of this. What the dog meat? What the fuck are you doing? And we have some materials he purposely put up here, just so you can do whatever, pretty much. Yeah, this is a nice place to work. This will be quite useful. And he apparently has another door leading out. This is another fuse box system that you can access. I don't know. It doesn't have the stats of how much power is running through this place, I don't think. Nope. Nope, I don't see power or anything like that. There seems to be a little bit of a long load time coming out of the welder into areas like this. Now he has a lot of teddy bears surround all over the ship, and some of this stuff is, I don't know if every teddy bear is usable in the same way, but some of this stuff, it looks pretty funny, but it's too excess. I'll end up disabling that if I end up using this airship as a pretty much headquarters, because the way the storyline goes for my main character, of course she's here investigating stuff, investigating the kidnapped child and taking the place, pretty much inserting herself as the mother in disguise, while the real mother is like safely hidden in wherever she decides to put her. Like, if I end up playing through this once I'm done with New Vegas, you'll end up seeing the beginning character look normal, and then you'll have her coming in. Maybe I'll do the prologue as flashbacks or anything like that. I thought about that whenever I decided I was going to start playing through all of this, because my main character is pretty much the same age as Nora is. The main characters that you can actually create. Yeah, I'll have her pretty much step in and pretty much play act as the actual baby's mother that you end up searching for, while the real mother is actually safely away hidden somewhere. Now somebody will probably end up creating a mod where one of the spouses actually live or something like that. But I could see that totally happening. But some of these teddy bears have an actual purpose. And we have to go to this special little computer down here somewhere in order to take a look at it. Okay, location system. By the lever side of the control wheel at the bottom layer of the section, you can change the location of the ship 3 points. The contents of the metal boxes, racks, and food containers in the kitchen can be shared anywhere in the location of the ship, but the magazine, bobblehead, and locker in the basement, and that was set by yourself. So the contents of the metal boxes and food containers in the kitchen can be shared anywhere in the location of the ship. If you want to make some set dressing by yourself, use the Lofdex workshop. It's a space for sandboxing. Yeah, we already covered that. Workshop and craft system. If the location of the ship is different, the workshop does not share their junk and contents in it, but the workshop and the loft can share their set dressings and junk. The location of the ship is different. The workshop does not share their junk and contents in it. That's weird. If you want to move your junk to the other workshop, please use the teddy bear near the workshop. It's shared there. It's shared their contents. In addition to space in the basement, you can also cook in a chopping board in the kitchen counter. Okay. And others. You can set the invisible ramp in front of the main window if you want so. Please use the buttons on the side of the bobblehead stand. You can fast travel from inside the ship, and if you forget or missing ship location, please fast travel to the welder base bunker and use the teleport gate. Some fuse boxes are set up on the wall. Please use it if you want to craft in the main space. Yeah, some of the little tidbits about this actual skyship. Okay, this is the outside the ship again. Let's go out here. Now, from what I could see, yeah, his use of excess teddy bears are quite extensive, but some of them are movie references and some of them are just like, yeah. As you can very well tell from this one might give you an idea where that movie's coming from. And then we got a big bear holding a little bear as a hostage with a knife. Yeah. So we have all that going on. And then we just have one sitting out right here. Use of teddy bears. It's pretty extensive. And now let's test out the location stuff. I have yet to do this, so we'll see. Let's go to Diamond City. So it turned the music back on. I guess the individual set locations are their own, yeah, their own spaces, their own sections. That's a little disconcerting, but like I said, this is the beginning of modding, so this is just the tip of the iceberg of what's going to end up showing up in game with mods and stuff. So let's take a look out here. And we're right above Diamond City. Hell, we can just drop in and say hello. Let's take a look around. I'm never really usually this high. There's an amphitheater. Once we unlock more Brotherhood of Steel, we'll probably end up seeing the Prydwen up here or something like that. But there you have it. First airship player house mod, Skyship Welder. First look and an extensive walkthrough of what this player house mod has to offer. Now I'm surprised that people have yet to integrate. There's a paint can system. Now I don't know what it's used for, but I stumbled across it while just walking through and shit. It seems to change two colors into one color, and I'm pretty sure somebody's going to integrate that into a player house mod as well. But we have yet to see. Skyship Welder. Yep. Well, that covers this. I'm Roaring the Werewolf. I hope you enjoyed watching this first look video on a mod for Fallout 4. Now you guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.